Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. The A's attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Frankie Montas will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So coming to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, Dero, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
Batting second, the third baseman, Wade.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Boggs brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Pedroia aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball well outside.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and they can't run it down. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ted Williams.
And ready for his first at-bat, Ted Williams, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. Now here's the pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one and gone. An absolute bomb. solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So now to the plate, Jimmy Fox. And he takes ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, David Ortiz. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first, and it's 1-0 Boston. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Coming to the plate now, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. And a ball 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Row. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
This is skied into short left center. Williams comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting second, not shortstop, Marcus Simeon.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Simeon comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Pitch on the way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he misses 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
At the plate, Jason Giambi, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Here comes the 1-0. Giambi, a California native, actually. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post. Just to throw out some names, you're dealing in a company of guys like Ted Williams, the splendid splinter. Mariano Rivera went to the post 19 years. My old teammate Chipper Jones.
In now, Reggie Jackson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Second and third here, one man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in the zone with a nice executed pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Boggs. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano. And Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Counts 1-0.
So far this season, Martinez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And it's fouled away. Martinez, a native Floridian. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Fourth home run here in the early going. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stinks, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
The shortstop,
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
batting it, the center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And he is in there.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This year against right-handed pitching, Vasquez brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. From the belt, the pitch. None out, runners at first and second. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Runner.
Now both runners on the move. Hit out towards second. Scooped up, and there are two away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Two men on, two out, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. First delivery to him on the way. Comes set, the 0-1. Line to the right side. Jackson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Here comes the first pitch.
No, inside.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Popped up, and there's the first out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Bases are empty. One man out. Hit back up the middle. Boggs has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Striding into the box, Tony Kemp. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Stepping up to the plate, Sean Murphy. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. From the belt, the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken high above the zone.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Benintendi heads back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The A's strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in now, Ted Williams. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Popped him up. Simeon to stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So 1 gone in the inning now. It's time for a look at the standings in the AL West as you see where the A's find themselves entering play here today. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jimmy Fox. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, David Ortiz. A ball and no strikes. Looking at his career totals, Ortiz is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen, a foul ball.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
J.D. Martinez is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the run will come in to score from second, as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, two-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The Athletics do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
Ready with the 1-1. Bullet back up the middle. Laureano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Boston's out in front, 3-1. Stepping into the box, Ricky Henderson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the A's have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
So now to the plate, Marcus Simeon. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away. And with one gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. Next will be the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Pitch on the way.
Outside, that's a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-2.
I got 3 and 2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Stepping in now, Reggie Jackson. As he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Now here's the pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in, Matt Olson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-0 on the way. The swing and a miss, strike one.
2-0, 1 strike.
Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count. Tony Kemp would be next. 3 runs already home here. Strike 2 up in the zone.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready now, Tony Kemp. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ready with the 1-0.
2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is there, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. It's the A's 4 and the Red Sox 3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Boston.
All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. Now the pitch. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Henderson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. In now, Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia.
Nope.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Nope,
Can't
that's
find
a
the
ball.
zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-1.
Wade Boggs waits on deck. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Wade Boggs. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
And that's in there for strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, left fielder, Ted Williams.
So striding in, Ted Williams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Two and 1 to Ted Williams now. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Three runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit hard down the left field line, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Here's the payoff pitch, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Daniel Mengden answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Jimmy Fox will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Look out, 2-0 now.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
The set and the 2-0. In there, 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ready with the 2-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Two out, bases loaded. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave them loaded. Score holds at 4-3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sean Murphy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball, that's outside.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Smoke toward third. To second for 1. To Fox, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marcus Simeon. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
To the plate now, Jason Giambi, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Striding forward now is the DH, David Ortiz. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's kicked out.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Chapman in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Boggs.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail it here 4-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Reggie Jackson.
The right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Now the pitch.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In there, 1-2 now. The pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. fouled away. Again, a 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Nate Eovaldi, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 42, Nathan Eovaldi.
Ramon Laureano will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he falls behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And this throw gets away from him, and he is in to score from second, as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Matt Chapman stands in as he looks at a called strike. A runner at second, nobody out. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Here's another 0-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
Benintendi in pursuit.
He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The first baseman,
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Olson is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove.
Count 0-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A man at third with one away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Now at the plate, Tony Kemp. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
The 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Into the box now, Sean Murphy. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, kicks and deals.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Here's the 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitter's by him. 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
The 0-2 delivery.
One ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Ricky Henderson, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A pause, and the 0-2. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. 1 run is scored.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap. all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
At the plate now, Marcus Simeon, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One and one.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the A's 7 and the Red Sox 3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Laureano patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Popped up. Olsen moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jason Giambi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. And that misses 1-1. And right into the shift. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Digging in to try it again. Reggie Jackson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Number 42.
Ramon Laureano will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
That's a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. From the stretch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Again, he sends it out of play. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Another payoff pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Marcus Walden, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Matt Olson will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. Walden has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-1. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Digging in once again, Tony Kemp. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking to minimize the damage here. Down the third baseline. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. 7th inning coming up. It's the A's 8 and the Red Sox 3. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Wade Boggs.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Weakly hit towards first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Ready once again, Ted Williams. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Jimmy Fox waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey.
3-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Williams swings and drives a fly ball out to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. Standing in now, Jimmy Fox.
The first baseman, Jimmy.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And there's ball one. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
Now the Red Sox DH, David Ortiz. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
To first, scooped up. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the A's 8 and the Red Sox 4. So striding forward now, Sean Murphy. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
1-0 the count. And that's too high, ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And the pitch. And that's in there, 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Martinez on the run, but this will land out there just foul. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is in off the plate. One out, nobody on. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 2-1. Hit to third. And that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Simeon.
Into the box now, Marcus Simeon. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 8th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 8-4. J.D. Martinez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. This one's down to third. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Josh Taylor is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 42, Josh Taylor.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in will be the DH, Jason Giambi.
Giambi.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. On the run is Benintendi. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Two and one after the foul ball there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 42.
Digging in and looking for more, Ramon Laureano. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is going to be his fourth hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his fourth hit of the ball game.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. With runners in scoring position this season, Chapman is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0. Fouled away. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball four, so it's first and second now with two out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in, Matt Olson. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Too low, 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. All set to start the ninth in this one. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line hard toward right center. Jackson is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dustin Pedroia, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, that's it.
The A's are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Hops this one up, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
So now to the plate, Wade Boggs. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to take care of him, and the A's finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Athletics led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Daniel Mengden wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year as he allows only 1 hit in 5+ innings in this one. Eduardo Rodriguez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasquez, and you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.